Hi, this is Carolina, the Soul Coach. Welcome to my podcast. Hello and welcome to this second episode of the Reiki podcast. How are you? And how was your Christmas? Was it a good one? I thought on this podcast I would talk a little bit about distant healing and the power of distant healing because it's pretty cool, isn't it? But first of all, I just want to catch up with you. Did you manage to use some Reiki over the Christmas period? Or was it just full on seeing people and just doing the Christmas thing? For me, it was just an amazing time. It was the first time ever in the history of our relationship since I was age 18, not that long ago, only 40 years ago. Oh my goodness me, that's a bit scary, isn't it? Anyway, Will and I had Christmas morning on our own and it was awesome. It was really awesome. It was very peaceful. I didn't literally get up till about 10 a.m. It was really nice. And then we went to our youngest daughter's house with her fiance because they've now got engaged. And we went there for Christmas and had it with his family. And it was really great. And I had a few champagnes and it was really nice, very nice. And then yesterday was very, very chilled. Harriet and Matt came round and we just chilled all afternoon. Catching up and talking about the day before and everything. So it was really nice. So Reiki for me just kind of went out of the window. Though I have to say, I find that Reiki just weaves into everything now anyway. But I don't remember consciously thinking of the word Reiki. It's just the energy kind of flows through really in everything that I do. What about you? What went on? Let me know. I want to know how your Christmas went and hopefully you escaped all this horrible illness that's going around. Unfortunately, Matt's not very well. Will had a day of just feeling blur yesterday. Distant healing. Let's talk about distant healing because I know that there are friends and family that you can't be with at this time that maybe are poorly, who live somewhere else or who live in another country, and you sometimes feel we feel a little bit hopeless, don't we, and helpless that we can't help them. But we have magic on our side. We have the distant healing symbol and we have the power of intention. And that can work so well. And sometimes we just forget that we can use that, but it's very powerful. So I just thought we'd explore this on this podcast today. So if you're Reiki 2 trained, then obviously everything that I talk about, use the distant healing symbol. And anybody who's not Reiki 2 trained and listening to this and still Reiki 1, still send the Reiki healing energy, but use your intentions. And then at Reiki 2, level 2, you'll get your distant healing symbol. It will still go, it will still work. Use whichever level you are, you can do that. So what I find that works for me is just sitting. Oops, I lost you then because I clicked something on my phone. No, I'm back. So what works for me is that I just set aside some time to send my distant healing. Sometimes, so that's in an ideal world, I'll do that. But sometimes, especially on a Friday, if you're part of our community and you send the healing, sometimes I just have to do it there and then what I'm doing. But I know it works, so I trust that. But let's just talk about an ideal for now. So I'll find a quiet place. I'll do a meditation for a minute or two before just to ground myself, center myself. And then if I can and I have time, I'll light some incense and a candle. And then I will use the distant healing symbol and I will use the chakra ray. And then I will send the And I also use the master symbol. So I kind of reinforce everything, and then I will send the healing. So I just do that by setting the intention for the healing to go for the highest purpose for the person. And then I visualize them in my mind and then send healing to them. So if there's a few people I'm sending healing to, I'll kind of visualize, and I know them, then I'll visualize one person at a time, and I know that they will all receive the energy. If I don't know the person, then what I do is hold their name in my mind's eye and then send them healing. And I know that energy I just know that energy can be sent and will be sent just by an intention. They've proved that in quantum physics, that works. And if you think about my quantum slit experiment animation and how the quantum slit experiment works, and no one's ever been able to explain that, but energy observed changes, then that's another reason why we know this works. So I was just sending some then. So just literally holding that person in your mind's eye, setting up the symbols and doing all of that, they will receive the Reiki. So you can just send it for their highest good. Obviously, if you know what's wrong with them, you can send them for that. But as we know, we want to treat the whole. So we send energy to them as a person. Their body will do what it needs to do with that energy as you would doing a treatment. And that's enough. So know that's enough of doing that. It's really powerful. And obviously, if you're just Reiki 1, do all of that, but just don't use the symbols. It will go. It literally will go to that person. So just trust in the energy, trust in the Reiki, trust that they will receive that Reiki. And so that's a really nice thing to do, I think, at any time of the day, any time of the year, just send that Reiki. But also I think that we miss our family, don't we? We miss our friends, we miss those people that we can't see. And if they do need the healing, then just know to send it. And what I'll do is I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So the next Reiki podcast that I do, I'm going to talk about the distant healing symbol and about how you can use it for clearing the past and sending it into the future. So I'm going to talk about that step by step next time. But just know this distant healing symbol is very, very powerful. So you can also use the distant healing symbol to send healing out to the world. And you can just close your eyes and set your intention to send the healing round the world, the whole earth for healing, for the highest good of all, for humanity, for the planet. And you can literally do it seeing the planet in your mind's eye, or you can send the distant healing to areas that you feel you want to send healing to. You just do it in the same way, and I would definitely find a time to do this where you're uninterrupted and make sure that your feet are on the ground and that you're feeling grounded. And then you can do that, but know just by setting that intention, using the distant healing symbol if you can, and allowing that energy to go out, that will happen and that will help. And I always pre something or the other to say for the highest good of all. Definitely that's a good one to use. So I love using the distant healing symbol for that. That's very powerful indeed. And if you don't have much time and we don't live in the ideal world, then what I would do is just sometimes I'm working and I don't have time to just sit down and do it, then I will just do it whilst either doing Reiki on someone else, or whilst in the shop busy, I will just say, please send healing to, and then say the person's name. And I know it will be done because it's been said and it's done, and it will go. And that's the beauty of Reiki. It can be sent anywhere, anytime. And you can also ask your angels to help you carry the Reiki energy as well. And sometimes what I like to do is like visualizing the angels sprinkling the healing energy around the planet, around the world, or to the person that I'm sending it to, knowing that their guardian angel will receive that energy for that person as well. So that's a really, really nice thing to do. I love doing that, actually. I've just done another video blog of when I saw the angel on Christmas Day, and I've just feel all like connected to my angels, and that's a really nice thing. And I literally visualize them sprinkling that energy all over the person, all over the planet, or wherever I'm sending that distant healing. So that's something else that you could try if you feel connected to the angels. You don't have to do it though, and it's just something nice to do, isn't it? Let's just do a meditation now. So if you can, and you're not driving, if you are driving, then obviously just pause it and wait till you're not and you're in a comfortable place. But let's just do a meditation. So just imagine you're underneath a shower of Reiki energy. Beautiful white healing energy pouring down, cascading down you, just clearing your aura of anything that's not serving its highest purpose. As you get comfortable, closing your eyes, just adjusting your body to get even more comfortable. Letting this shower just cascade all around you. White healing energy, clearing out anything that's not serving you, for you to feel refreshed. Energized, calm. All is well in this moment, and you're just taking time out after this busy time, just for a moment to receive some Reiki. Breathing in, breathing out. And now ask for the Reiki energy to pour down, to heal all those parts of your body that you can't see. Inside of you, outside of you, all around. And just allow the Reiki to pour into you. Receive a minute's Reiki healing. If you feel inclined to put your hand over a part of your body, then do that now. If you want to, you can also imagine a beautiful beam of white light coming from the top of your head, from the universe, down through your entire being, down into the ground. And knowing that white beam is radiating out Reiki energy, filling your entire body, blasting it with Reiki. Receiving that energy. Filling you up, topping you up. welcoming all your thoughts, all your feelings, welcoming everything as you drink from this beautiful white beam of healing light coming through your entire being, moving out into your entire aura. This meditation is just for you. No one else. Nothing else you need to do other than just to be receiving this transmission of Reiki. And whilst this is happening, of its own accord, coming back to a shower, but this time visualize sparkles of golden energy cascading down all around you. And this golden energy is full of blessings. Blessings of calmness, happiness, fulfillment. Blessings of abundance, connections. Whatever you want in your life, receive the blessings now. Maybe it's of nothing in particular and it's just enough to receive blessings. Open your heart wide to receive these blessings. Blessings of acceptance. Blessings of love, of harmony. Blessings of you recognizing the true nature of who you are, that light and love. Receiving blessings of joy. Surrounding yourself with this golden energy full of blessings. Open your heart to receive them. Feeling grateful. Doesn't take long to get back to center, does it? So stay in meditation if you wish to. Why not stay longer receiving the blessings, the Reiki healing? And if you're ready to return, you know what to do. Deep breath in and out. Coming back to the now. Coming back to the here and now. Wiggling your toes. Thanking the Reiki energy for flowing. That's nice. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of this festive time. And part 2 of Distant Healing podcast will come out soon. And I'll speak to you soon. You know where we all are. And I'm doing a 31-day challenge from the 1st of January to manifest what we want into our lives. I've written a few blogs. I'm going to be doing a video every day. So I'll send the links through in the normal way of how you can access all of that. Take care. God bless. Bye. Namaste.